Well, I'm not too sure how many more people we're expecting. We were given a number of 40, and I'm almost certain that my counting skills haven't failed me, and there's less than 40 people in the room. So I think we'll just wait for a couple last stragglers that are coming in. They might be waiting. That might be waiting for the elevator or coming down the stairs if they want to be healthy. And then we can just get started. So I guess the format that we'll be following will be similar to other panels. Brief introduction of the person that's going to speak, then they'll get their moment of fame up here to do their spiel, and then we can move on. We'll do that 3 times, and then it'll be open to questions. We've encouraged our panelists to talk and ask questions amongst each other, so there might be instances where one of the panelists will want to ask another one of the panelists a question, and we've allowed that to proceed so that we can just get people building off of each other. And if you in the audience want to build off of someone else's question, please feel free. This is a very collaborative conversation rather than a panel, and it is focused around students and what we're doing in our communities to affect change. So I'll just give one last minute till we see any last couple of people come in, and then we can get started on the panel. So how was the morning? I don't know. I don't want it to be like awkward, but no, I think
just a wee bit.
yeah, I think so. I think that's what.
And eating and moving slowly. I never get to eat until I get to the conference. If you see me going like this, I really am not because I'm bored. It's just that I never get to eat lunch.
They had coffee upstairs.
I named on it this morning, but I have to travel, so it's
Oh, okay. All right, I think we're good enough. I think we'll get started. If someone misses the start of some of the introductions, it's their loss, not ours. So I guess we'll start off. My name is Shams Mehdi. I'm the current 2-term student trustee for the Toronto District School Board. I'm also the current president of the Public Boards of Ontario on the Ontario Student Trustees Association. If you aren't familiar with the role of a student trustee, every board, all 72 within Ontario, are provincially mandated through the Education Act to have either 1 to 3 student representatives sit on the Board of Trustees, and they represent the student voice amongst all of that board. So I have the privilege to be in my 2nd year being a student trustee at the Toronto District School Board. This process was very recently implemented of having 2 terms for every student trustee to provide continuity within the role. And given that we are the largest board within Canada, it does serve us a lot of time-saving benefits to having the consistency and the mentor-mentee relationship within the role. I've been doing a lot of work with mental health and provincial advocacy when it comes to governance. I work heavily with the Ontario Public School Boards Association, as well as Meet-A-Wee with some of their initiatives, and I've been involved in student politics for, this is my 5th year. I started when I was in grade 7 with the board, and it's been incredibly beneficial, just given that all of the skills that I've learned have come from events and conferences like this. So I very much see the value in having students at the helm of our own progress when it comes to initiatives to better our communities. So we'll start off with Shahana, who's a 20-year-old professional communication student at Ryerson. She's in her 3rd year, and she describes herself as a hardworking student, passionate artist, and a young social advocate who is always learning. Her journey started back in 2015 at one of TDSB's very own schools, John Polani. And she started her work in the community through a culminating assignment with Rotman's I Think program, which challenged society's perceptions of the education system and pushed her to find an integrative solution to any identified issues. Working with a collaborative team, she was able to provide a new solution to what many students thought was unresolvable issues, and she's here now to give a presentation. She actually has a PowerPoint ready, so off to you.
Yeah.